Finally, the long-awaited Sonic 3 trailer has arrived, and it's packed with references from the games that you might not have noticed. From iconic moments with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles to the surprising appearance of Shadow, let's explore every detail, Easter egg, and hidden reference in this amazing trailer. Get ready, because you won't want to miss a thing. Right at the beginning of the trailer, we see Sonic along with his friends Knuckles and Tails. They are about to embark on a joint mission, which already gives us a hint about the partnership we'll see throughout the movie. We start with direct references to the games. Tails uses his two spinning tails to fly over London Bridge, and Sonic runs along the support cables of the iconic Tower Bridge, climbing the walls, something he frequently does in the games. Knuckles also has his action scene, launching himself off Big Ben with his fists in front, showing one of his signature moves, just like in the original games in the series. In another scene, we see Sonic sliding on rails, something very common in the games. In the movie, he uses a tree trunk to do this and also performs a 360-degree spin. In the games, he does this move with a skateboard. Additionally, the prison where Shadow is held resembles Prison Island, a famous location in Sonic Adventure 2 where many secret government projects were kept. This suggests that Shadow is imprisoned there. Another interesting detail is that the film is clearly set in London, something directly related to the marketing campaign. Before the trailer's release, advertisements for the film were displayed in various parts of the world, including San Francisco and Seattle, places we will likely also see in the film. One of the most exciting moments in the trailer is the appearance of Shadow. He is shown imprisoned in a secret base. But do you know Shadow's story well? In the games, he is one of Sonic's most iconic villains, first appearing in Sonic Adventure 2. Shadow was created by Dr. Gerald Robotnik as the ultimate weapon, which explains why he is locked in the base. He has practically the same strength and speed as Sonic, becoming his great rival. After being freed, he becomes even more dangerous. One of the biggest highlights involving Shadow is his motorcycle, one of his trademarks in the games. And we finally get to see it in the trailer. In one of the scenes, we see Shadow drifting on his motorcycle, a direct reference to the iconic scene from the 1988 Japanese animation Akira. During a conversation between Sonic and Tom, there's a detail that deserves attention, a painting that shows an owl and Sonic beside it, representing Sonic's first home on another planet, as seen in the first film, along with his mother, Longclaw. Unfortunately, she died, but before that, she used the rings to send Sonic to Earth, ensuring his safety. The painting also shows Sonic and Longclaw near the Green Hill Zone, one of the most iconic stages in Sonic games. In one of the trailer scenes, we also see Tom wearing a GUN uniform. This suggests that he may have become an agent or perhaps just infiltrated to gather information. In another scene, we see Shadow running over water, a direct reference to Sonic Adventure 2, where he is freed from prison by Dr. Robotnik. In the movie, however, it seems Shadow escapes on his own, defeating all the soldiers in the prison. We can't forget the girl who appears next to Shadow on Prison Island. She is a crucial figure in his past. Maria, who suffered from an illness, was one of the reasons why Shadow was created. Dr. Gerald Robotnik, Eggman's grandfather, initially aimed to create the ultimate weapon to help cure various diseases, including his granddaughter Maria's. She and Shadow became very close. Unfortunately, Maria was killed by a soldier while trying to escape, which left Shadow deeply shaken. His emotional pain leads him to make many mistakes throughout the story. The battle between Sonic and Shadow appears to take place in Tokyo, an important location mentioned by Paramount over the weekend. In Japan, the movie will be titled Sonic x Shadow: Tokyo Mission, indicating that much of the plot unfolds in the Japanese capital. In the combat scene in Tokyo, we see Shadow grabbing Knuckles, twisting his hand, and throwing him through a teleportation portal, showing his superior strength. He also attacks Tails and goes head-to-head with Sonic. Shadow proves to be a darker version of Sonic, matching him in both speed and strength. Another curious detail is Robotnik's new appearance. He finally appears overweight, as in the games, and it seems he has been hiding in his giant robot for months. Now, he allies with Sonic and his friends to face Shadow, something that has also happened in several games in the franchise. Additionally, we notice an interesting detail about Robotnik. After his return, we quickly see the classic character logo on the door of his outfit, just like in the games. A striking detail in the trailer is Shadow's story, which is explained in more depth. While Sonic found his family and friends, Shadow lost everything and only knew loneliness and suffering, which explains his darker and more vengeful personality. After the first confrontation, the group heads to London, where a ship emerges from the water. It is likely the Ark space station where Shadow was created. This station plays a significant role in the games, as Gerald Robotnik planned it as a weapon of revenge against humanity, aiming to destroy the planet. During the confrontation in Tokyo, we can notice some famous brands in the background. We see the name Starbucks, one of the largest coffee chains in the world, as well as logos from MasterCard and the French brand L'Occitane, all visible on billboards in the scene. Another interesting detail is that during the fight between Knuckles and Shadow, we see the Paramount logo subtly in the background, showing the producer's presence. In another scene, we see a helicopter being piloted by Tails, who has always been the pilot in the games. They arrive in a city that is being destroyed by Shadow. And at the end of the trailer, we see Gerald Robotnik, Eggman's grandfather, in an abandoned laboratory. In the games, he is dead, but the film suggests he may have been hiding for years. This opens the possibility of seeing Jim Carrey play both Dr. Robotnik and his grandfather, Gerald. Finally, as usual, the trailer features the Paramount Pictures logo with Sonic's rings around it, something that has become a trademark in all the franchise's films. I hope you enjoyed discovering all these incredible details from the Sonic 3 trailer. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel grow and bring more content to you. And if you have any details I didn't mention or want to share your expectations, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. See you soon!